Này nhá như thế này kìa.
For years, somebody has just said, hey, Deformed. That's their name. In a lot of countries in general, names don't mean much. But in African cultures, it's choosing your identity from birth. I think when these children are born, the parents are hopeless. They have family members telling them, God did this to your child. You can't change it.
Their coping mechanism has always been, inshallah, if God wills it, then you go with it. And that is how you deal with death, it's how you deal with tragedy, but it also can be used in a negative way.
There's definitely quite a few patients that have said, you know, it's God's will, they're demon possessed, or there's that witchcraft has been involved, there's a curse.
They've been prevented from going to school or getting a job or integrating into their culture whatsoever.
You know, I had someone say to me, yeah, in our village, we let these babies die, or we bring them out to the bush to die. We don't, you know, they're born deformed.
I just don't think that there's anything better for them.
God is a God of love. Samaritan passed, they brought the same love to us so that operation may be carried on freely.
Some of these people have never been in cars, let alone airplanes. Some of them walk or travel for days. They're exhausted, they have no food.
So you're trying to explain, we're gonna put you to sleep, we're gonna do this, we're gonna tell you that.
His hands are They're scared. They're not sure that we're really going to do what we said we were going to do.
People will say, you shouldn't mess with what God created. But God made me be able to fix it. So what are you going to do about that?
Often I talk with my children about the fact that when you stand before God, one of the things that's going to matter is if your life made a difference for anybody other than yourself. A child or adult who is, to many people, seen as grotesque or severely deformed, 45 minutes later,
You are no longer Machek. Because God did not create Machek. Because God created you wonderfully. God created you in His image. And we are blessing you with this name, Mary. I want to bless Almighty Father Peter. And we are going to break every curse from your life. In the name of Jesus.
إن بسوني يقول ليه قلت جنا زيدا نقول له ما مني أنا ده من ربنا أي رب يو ربنا دوني جنا زيدا.
Yeah. Can you say hi? Can you wave? No? Maybe? No, not really. You can see this face that sort of begs, are you sure I'm not that person anymore? That's what has formed their identity. And for us to be able to just give them a new name, something that gives them hope and a new identity that doesn't have anything to do with how they look, but speaks to who they are. Oh, there's Abraham. Are you waking up, buddy? It's still amazing to watch every time they sit and explain to them, you can't let anybody call them that name anymore. That's not who they are. They never were that. I will tell stories about name changes forever.
Tingata maji tingata ngangara kanungurum ngangara.
I think we're trying to change a perception that your identity isn't in what you look like.
Seeing their lives change one after another, it's the absolute highlight of my life.
People are letting these children die because they don't think there's a way to help them or that they've been cursed. We're saying, no, there is a way to help them, and they are not cursed.